Hi, I'm Stephanie and we're live from the Mokum studio in Sydney, and today we're going to be speaking to textiles that speak to the theme of maximalism, which is one of our macro trends.
Yeah, so today is part one of a four-part series. In the coming weeks, we're going to be sharing you the remaining three macro trends, and this is calm, sanctuary, back to nature, and culturally crafted.
So as part of our design process, which we've talked about throughout the year, is that we're constantly researching international trends. And these trends, which we call macro trends, become either a key focus for a collection or they become an influencing factor, and they might impact on a portion of the range. And we're always looking at those and reinterpreting them with a local lens, and that is about being appropriate for how we live in this part of the world, our culture, our lifestyle, and of course our unique environmental conditions.
Yeah. The popularity of the minimalist calm sanctuary design movement has been really contrasted lately with this rise of maximalism, which is a bold, colourful and very tactile theme. Everything is amplified: colour, texture, and of course plenty and plenty of pattern.
Yes, this theme takes on a more is more approach, where textiles employ dynamic surface effects and a lot of plush dimension. The pattern always takes centre stage as a focal point within a space, or layered with coordinating and clashing patterns to further embrace that maximalist philosophy.
Yeah, you'll see bold colours don't sit in isolation, but instead they're really used and contrasted against each other. This year has seen a real shift towards people embracing colour, more optimistic pattern, and of course lots of heavy texture. These really help to create enticing sensory experiences within interiors.
So let's start with the three patterns: Bengal Tiger, Leopardo and Marjorelle, all of which are from our collaboration with the Oscar-winning production and costume designer, our friend Catherine Martin, who is an avid maximalist. Marjorelle pays homage to Yves Saint Laurent's exotic Marrakesh gardens, Jardin de Marjorelle. The surface pattern is mirrored and repeated to reflect Arabic tile systems, and Marjorelle has been woven in this really beautiful antique construction with these fine rhythmic bindings to create even more complexity and pattern on pattern within this design.
The colour palette ranges from the stunning soft opal through to the spirited sapphire. And this of course takes influence from Marjorelle's iconic cobalt blue paint shade in the exterior. And colour turquoise pays homage to Catherine Martin's signature combination of red and turquoise, again seen in her work with the famed Fiona Hotel in Miami.
Leopard patterns are a perennial effect within interior design, and Catherine's Leopardo is a take on this classic textile, woven with a glamorous Italian jacquard with a sateen ground, allowing the leopard spot to sit proudly in viscose chenille.
Leopardo has been coloured in exotic and classic colourways and is offered in both tonal and contrasting combinations. It's a perfect solution for schemes that require subtle, small-scale pattern with colours like snow here and the beautiful copper. Or it can be used as more of a dramatic statement piece with colours like the beautiful sapphire, the strong onyx, and the classic.
And then we have Bengal Tiger, another classic, and this is a tiger skin. And like Leopardo, it's woven in Europe in a contemporary velvet construction. The spine motifs are recessed within the lustrous viscose pile this time and edged with a fine shadow detail, which creates even more dimension to the pattern. Bengal Tiger comes in four glamorous colours. You have the soft snow, onyx, bold sapphire, and of course the classic colourway gold.
And last but not least is the beautiful Bespoke, also from Catherine Martin by Mokum Range. This divine plush velvet was inspired by a desire to create really the ultimate luxury while still accessible textile. When developing this velvet, we really wanted to create the aesthetic of a linen velvet, but with a really soft and sumptuous handle. Bespoke has been carefully constructed with a viscose pile to create its lustrous and very plush finish and its gorgeous antiqued surface, which is extremely forgiving and upholsters beautifully.
Bespoke, like a lot of Mokum's textiles, have been custom dyed to offer this extensive and fashion-forward palette. Bespoke offers an array of beautiful neutrals and opulent theatrical tones, very much influenced by Catherine's work.
Definitely. The palette includes Catherine Martin's signature red, which is in honour of Basmark's famed Red Velvet film trilogy. Of course, Strictly Ballroom, Romeo and Juliet, and the wonderful Moulin Rouge.
So thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks' time where we'll speak to some of the other macro trends.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Stay safe.